Hey guys, what's going on? This is Quentin, aka Mr. CPMD, aka Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily, and I am back again to drop the heat. Today is Thursday, July the 27th, and I've got something new again, guys. Something new. And I'm telling you, when I saw this, I got excited because I thought about the possibilities and I thought about how simple and easy this was going to be to earn from. I could not pass this up. So we're going to talk about that today. We'll get into that here in just a second. I'll kind of give you the backstory a little bit about it. We'll go through it. I'll show you how to work it, show you how it pays, all the ways that you can get paid, and you're going to want to get started. All right. So before I get into it, if you have not subscribed to the CPMD YouTube channel, guys, please do me a favor. Stop whatever you're doing. Click off the video or click down below, hit my logo, and subscribe. Turn on the notifications as well. That way you get notified when I go live. I really didn't put this out or really schedule this. This was kind of like a spur of the moment deal. But people in the Facebook community did get to know about it. So you want to be in the CPMD Facebook group as well. Answer all 4 questions. The link to that group is in the description. All right. Answer all 4 questions and you'll get the most up-to-date things posted there, on a daily basis. Of course, I'm not on the YouTube every single day, so you don't get everything here, right? So, but yes, appreciate you guys' support, and we're going to push for that 10K mark, and hopefully we can blow this channel up. All right. Let's make some money though, right? We got to make some money, right? So how are we going to do that? New passive platform. I'm super duper excited about this platform. I really like it. It made sense to me. I didn't need to see, 20 million times to understand what they were doing. But the platform is called L7 Dex. L7 Dex. All right. I'm going to drop this down on the bottom for you, and this will scroll. The new passive opportunity, L7 Dex. You'll copy and paste that link, L7DexPays.com. All right. L7DexPays.com. You'll just drop it into your MetaMask browser and it'll pull up the platform. We'll take a look at that so you can see how that looks and how it works. There's some really, really cool things about the platform. And I'll kind of give you just a little bit of the backstory. Somebody that I have a great relationship with right now. We're doing some other projects together that are on the channel. Just kind of reached out to me. It was really nonchalant. It really wasn't trying to like recruit me or anything like that. But got to talking about it, and I was like, hey, let's get a little more information about that. Well, he set up a call with his sponsor, who is one of the top earners, I would probably say, in the platform right now, or just earning really great income right now. Been in the platform about 45 days, and this gentleman is making $5,000 a day, USDT at that. We're not talking about some crazy coin that you can't, it's not worth anything. No, this person's making USDT every single day. All right. Got on a Zoom with about 4 or 5 other people. We talked for about an hour. I actually posted the recording for this for that Zoom below in the description. So I asked him, he was like, sure, you're more than welcome to record it. It's a little choppy in some places because the connection wasn't all that great, but you can go and watch that that Zoom call as well, just to kind of see what I saw and what I heard. Now, the really cool thing about L7 Dex, I don't know if maybe you don't know what a Dex is. That's a decentralized exchange. And why is that important? When you look at these different exchanges out, Coinbase, Binance, Gemini, Kraken, some of these other, major exchanges out there, they are centralized, meaning, they're going to KYC. They want to know who you are. They may report, earnings for tax purposes, all of these different things. And it really just takes away from what crypto is really about, right? Crypto is not meant to be an asset that, you move and everyone knows what you're doing, right? It's the security and the safety behind crypto is the fact that it is anonymous type of asset, right? So L7 Dex is working now. It's a decentralized exchange. Now, here's the vision that I had when I hear decentralized exchange. Why is that important? Right? Because for one, it's decentralized. All right. Number 2, it allows you to do a lot more than what you can do in a centralized platform. There are a lot of limits, restrictions in those platforms. but decentralized exchanges like Pancake Swap, Sushi Swap, Sun Swap, there's a bunch of these Uniswap. There's a bunch of these different decentralized exchanges out there that are very, very successful. Now, as we move into this next bull run, right, crypto is going to 10x, right? The number of users, just the I don't know, just crypto being apparent everywhere. It's gonna 10x. Well, whatever you see now, just imagine seeing 10 times more, about crypto as we move into this next bull run. So these decentralized exchanges are going to be very important. Now, just what if someone was able to create a decentralized exchange that did 10%, and I'm being very conservative, 10% of what Pancake Swap has done. It would be incredibly successful. And over the course of the next 5 to 10 years, I mean, you could only imagine the type of growth that it could happen. Well, that's what I envision here with L7 Dex. A decentralized exchange that does the same thing, as some of these other decentralized exchanges that are out there. They're only going to become more of them, as this market and industry grows. And when you look at a token like, let's say, BNB, and you look how even in a centralized exchange, how BNB has just, I mean, blown up and taken off, right? It's used every single day in the exchange for fees, and it's just has great use case and great value. Well, what if they create a token that does 10% of that? That's used within their decentralized exchange. So these are some of the things that I thought about that just really made sense, even before I looked at exactly how we would earn. All right. So basically in this platform, you're able to take USDT, BEP20, all right? And we'll do some things. I'll do some other videos to show you how to get that easily, or how, an easy way to get it. But we'll talk about that later. But you're going to take USDT, you're going to purchase what they call an NFT, right? And it's almost more like a package. The NFT is, I don't know if that's necessarily the right word for that, but you're purchasing that and you're staking it for 7 days, 30 days, I think 90 days, 180 days, or 360 days. There are going to be options to stake that NFT, and you're going to receive a passive reward of 1.5% every single day. Now, there is some fees in there that, the net profit is actually not, it's going to be lower than 1.5. We'll look at that here in a second as well. But you can earn just from staking this NFT. All right. So I guess we'll get right into it. I just wanted to kind of give you that brief description. I see this as a platform where you're going to have a lot of people making, 1,000 a day, 2,000, 5, 10, 20. Eventually, people are going to get up there to where they're making $50,000 a day. It's going to happen in this platform with the way that it is structured and designed. So I'll jump right in, guys, just to kind of show you what it looks like. I guess we could hit a PDF real quick and kind of go through the PDF. The PDF is a little bit long, but there are some really cool documents and things that are out. There's an official Telegram community already, 20,000 plus people there. The thing is that it's just not big here in the US because it wasn't really designed for us to use here. It's very similar to kind of like Daisy, where you have to have the VPN if you are connecting from a US IP address. So get your IP Vanish or whatever VPN that you use, get it ready, because you will need that to access the platform. All right, so I'm just going to jump into the screen share and pull up. Let's pull up the PDF first. Let's do that first. And we'll just kind of browse through it. I'm not going to do a full presentation. I did post below. I post the entire presentation that you can go back and watch. There's a 1 minute just kind of sizzle video. There's a 7-minute short presentation, and then there's about a 30-minute one that someone actually did that you can go in and watch. And then you can also look at the Zoom call that I was on when I first heard about this and it was explained to me. So L7 Dex, decentralized perpetual contract trading platform. All right. Now here's some things that you can go back and read about. Now, if you go back to some of the video presentations and look, There was a whole team that's behind this that has successfully created other platforms inside of crypto before, and on the side of an exchange. So, you just kind of take it into account that they probably know exactly what they're doing in this scenario. All right. So just some statistics, about the crypto industry, price of Bitcoin, um, not stuff that really, this is just stuff about the market in general, right? The having a Bitcoin, which is coming up. There's a countdown for that. It's going to be huge. But again, this is asking you, are you prepared for the upcoming bull market? And this is why I think this is important that L7 is happening right now, because they're preparing to get ready for that bull market when the crypto will just absolutely explode. Right. All right. So let's just jump down because I want to show you and here's some of the differences in pros and cons to centralized exchanges. You know, I mean, you can go in and read some of those things. We already kind of mentioned a couple of those names, some of the decentralized exchanges. How's it, centralized, versus decentralized, and what are some of the differences there? Um, all the stuff that you can go through and look at. But I really want to get to how this works. So, an on-chain perpetual contract protocol. All right, L7 Dex is a decentralized perpetual contract trading platform based on Web3. It enhances trading experience and reduces trading costs through its innovative peer-to-peer and peer PvP AMM protocol and unique trading auxiliary tools, creating a more efficient and fair trading environment. Moreover, the protocol's value can also be shared with users through smart contracts, reducing traders' margin rates and while increasing the value for liquidity providers. All right, so that's kind of the protocol that they're working off of with this perpetual contract protocol. We know about smart contracts. We've been in those before. It's usually a great thing to have because it's just a program basically, and it can't be altered and changed and all those things. All right, just more pros and cons, but I want to get more down. And like I said, this is a very detailed presentation. So if you want to take your time and go through it, I will post this in the CPMD Facebook group so you can get it there. Now, there's a stable coin for this platform called LUSD stable coin. So it's 1-to-1 with USDT, which is great, which means that when you get LUSD, you can swap it right over to USDT and you can cash right out. All right. Total assurance 210 million tokens, and it's used for staking, right? So that's going to be the whole purpose of these two tokens, LUSD and then LSD. LSD as the utility and governance token of the L7 Dex protocol. So this would be what you would use for, let's say, trading fees, right? If you wanted to use the LSD token to pay for fees, you could do that. And then, of course, the USDT, LUSD would be just equivalent to USDT. All right. Now, and we'll talk about the price of that token and what it's done so far, as we can see now. So basically, you're going to take USDT and you're going to mint an NFT. Then you're going to stake that NFT, and then you're going to receive LUSD for that NFT. That LUSD then can be transferred out to USDT. Boom. And then whenever you finish staking your NFT, that can also be liquidated for USDT as well. There are some fees in there, which we'll get to that on the backside. Of course, you got to have fees. This is how it's sustainable. This is how it makes money, right? People aren't doing this stuff for free. Can you blame them? It's a lot of technology that's being created. And then also, too, you'll earn the LSD token, which you can stake as well. And I'll tell you one thing that's really that I think about when I look at LSD at this token. I look at another platform where the token started off at, I guess, maybe $1 or whatever it was. And over the course of less than a year, that token rose to $102,000 per token. That's the type of potential that you can see. And this token launched at 25 cents. We'll take a look at the current price here in just a second, but I know it's more than doubled here in the first few months of the L7 Dex. So there's definitely an opportunity there, especially if this exchange takes off and they're using that token for fees. All right. So not a big token person. You guys, I don't really get caught up in the tokens. That's not the main benefit in this platform, but I do see that there's a lot of value and potential there with the token. All right. So users can mint NFTs using USDT. These NFTs are staked to generate LUSD, the stable coin, providing a daily return of 1.5%. LUSD can be staked to produce LSD, which is their utility token, and which offers a daily return of 1.5%. The price of LSD will keep rising daily. LSD cannot be transferred, but can only be instantly swapped for USDT. All right. NFTs have different prices: 100, 1,000, 10,000, and 100,000 is the cost for the NFTs. Instant swap fee NFT to USDT swaps, 5% transaction fee. LUSD to USDT swaps, 5% transaction fee. And then LSD to USDT is 5% transaction fee as well. All right, so that's a pretty good screen to kind of really break it down for you right there. Now, here are your staking times: 10, 30, 90, 180, and 360 days. Now, me personally, and I'll show you here in a second, I did a 1-year staking and I did it at $10,000. I'll tell you about why I did that and the importance. But here you can see that if you are staking a shorter period, your profit transaction fees are higher. So you're going to make more money the longer you stake. Naturally, why? Because you're staking for a longer period of time, right? And then it says all transaction fees generated from NFT staking will be completely burned. So they're burning that. What does that typically do? That raises price when you're burning, right? So reward system. Now, that was simple, right? You stake, you get 1.5% a day minus your fees, depending on where you stake. You don't have to do anything else, right? You do not have to do anything else. Now, for the person that sees value in this platform and you have people that you like to share with, you have a network, friends, family, whatever, this can get really interesting. Really, really, really interesting. Let me tell you guys, all you really need to do in this platform is sponsor 3 people and have a total combined volume of $20,000. If you can do that, it will unlock this compensation plan for you. And if you can teach everyone in your network or the people who want to share to do the same thing, you will scale through this quickly. And this is why there's people right now making $5,000 a day, like the gentleman that was on the Zoom with me. He's doing $5,000 a day. I got a screenshot. It's crazy. And he's been in 45 days. So do I think there are going to be people to do that even faster? Absolutely. There are going to be people doing twice that in 45 days, maybe even triple that. All right. So if you want to share this, can you sponsor 3? Can you generate $20,000 in total volume and teach everyone in your team to do the same? I believe you can. All right. So here's how this works. User has to be active, meaning you have to have at least a $100 NFT stake. If you're not active, you can't earn. Now, I'll tell you why the amounts are important here in just a second. All right. You get 2 generations above you, meaning if you're direct to me, you're going to earn from me and you're going to earn from my sponsor. So not too many platforms allow you to go up and earn, but in this scenario, you can go up and earn and you get 2 levels. All right. Also, you're going to earn 2 levels below you, 10%. So 5%, 2 levels above, 10%, 2 levels down. All right. And that's based on direct or indirect referral rewards. So direct meaning, hey, I sponsored someone directly, I'm going to make 10%. All right. If somebody in my second level sponsored someone, I'm still going to get 10%. When you go up, you're going to get 5% and then 5%. All right. So 5% up twice, 10% down twice. All right. Pretty cool. And that's the important part right there, because you can have some people that you're connected to that you might not even know that could be 2 levels below you or 2 levels above you and you're earning. All right. Now, this is what I was talking about, the 20,000. When you hit V1, which is the first rank, you need 20,000. Of course, you got to sponsor 3 people, and then you're going to start earning rewards, 10%. Now, this 10% opens up to infinite legs. So like infinite depth and levels, right? Now, you're not going to make that 5 and 10% on infinite levels, but the way that this pays, so what they call a community rewards or rank advancement is calculated on the volume generated in each leg, excluding your strongest leg. So your strongest leg won't count, right? But your other legs, right? You're going to get paid on all the volume that comes through those legs. And as you can see, you're going to get paid 10%. All right. And that goes all the way down to 50% plus an additional 10%. There's a good explanation of how that works when you listen to the actual presentation. But I'll read down here at the bottom. Note, in case of the same level, meaning, you're, I guess, generation 1, that will be if you're in the same, generation, 10% of the first generation earnings, you get 5% of the second generation earnings, 5% of the third generation earnings. Instituting a hierarchical system, demoted ranks will be preserved for a period of 10 days. Okay, so how I was explaining this is, and this is why the package is important. All right. If you come in, if I sponsor someone that comes in at $100 package, right? But then that person sponsors someone that goes to $1,000 package. Now that person actually moves up because they're doing a larger package. And you get 10 days there to get yours up to the $1,000 package. Otherwise, that person stays there. So me personally, I went to the $10,000 level. Why? Because I don't want to miss out. I mean, I would have done 100,000 if that was just available to just drop. But I did the $10,000 level because I want to make sure that, all my people are with me. But I mean, I'm sure somebody else is going to come and they're going to do 100K and they're going to go past me. And that means I'm going to have 10 days to go up to that 100K to match that same level. All right. So that's why it's important. If you're coming in at 100, but you're bringing in some really strong people, those people, you still will earn your 2 levels up, 2 levels down, right? You're still going to get that. But when it starts paying off of that total volume, that person's going to move up. All right. So yeah, that I'm probably not explaining that the best way, but again, if you watch the presentation, I posted that link. It makes they explain it pretty well there. All right. So that's the main, that's really it. I mean, there's not much more to that. You're going to earn off the people you bring in your level, 2 levels above you, 2 levels below you. You're going to make 1.5% on your staking every single day. And then you're going to be able to get paid off of the total volume minus your largest leg. All right. So the idea is that you want to rank up, you want to create these positions, right? So to go V2, you need 2 of the people that are V1s. If you want to go V3, you need 2 people that are V2s, and all the way up till you get to the V5, right? So that's why I say if you can teach people in your organization to get 3, right, and then create 20,000 and replicate that, through the organization, you will get these ranks because people are going to automatically start to rank up and you're going to start making more money. All right. So just wanted to show you that. I will post that. I'll also post these as well because I think this is pretty cool. There's a couple of documents. They are in the Telegram. All right. And you can go over here, and I posted the link for the Telegram. It is, where is it? L7 Dex official. There's over 20,000 members in there already. And there's a bunch of information, a bunch of documents. You can go in there, pretty much find anything that you want inside of the Telegram community. But this was a document that I really did like. Let's go to this one. This one I think is a little more detailed. So here, and this is just like a little flyer basically, but it kind of shows you their roadmap. When they got started. So they're 2 months in right now. We're hearing about this at the right time too. A lot of times when you catch these things a year or 2 years in, you really miss the opportunity to really hit it big. But the fact that we're in 2 months in on this deal, we're at a very good place to really take advantage of that. All right, so you can kind of see their roadmap here. They want 100,000 registered users by October 23. And you can kind of just see by 2025, they want to be one of the top 50 trading platforms in the world, right? I mean, that's not very long. I mean, you're talking about less than 2 years. Um, and then they want their token to go on top trading platforms as well. So, if this token does, create some value because it's used within this platform, naturally it's going to have, quite a bit of value. So you can kind of see the roadmap there. They're not looking at this as just some like, one year thing or, 6 months, or they're looking at building something that can be here long term. All right. It talks about here just the process of, staking, the different levels, when you stake in Mint, how you get paid, just a little illustration of that. We kind of already saw that. And then it shows you what you would net minus your reward fees. I think that's pretty awesome here. So at mine, I would be netting 1.35% per day after paying the fees for the rewards, right? And even at the 10 days, even at 10 days, you're still netting 1.05% a day. That's impressive, right? I mean, that's really impressive. And then it talks about the token over here as well. And so there's another one over here that kind of looks similar. Just shows you the different wallets that you can use for the platform. I'm using MetaMask, which we'll look at that in a second. Kind of shows you how much you would earn per day, shows you the total amount that you would earn over that period. So 486% is the option that I chose because I did the 1 year. Now, naturally, you're going to be withdrawing out those profits, daily or every other day or so. So it won't take you very long. I mean, you're talking about 40% a month. By the time you're in 2 months, 2.5 months in, you've earned all of your money back, and you're in profit mode. So, and then you could actually take those rewards and buy more NFTs. So you can actually kind of compound that if you want to do that as well. So somebody that wants to be a little more aggressive. So really cool flyers. I'll post all of this stuff in the group so that you can get that as well. But let's take a look at the actual site. All right. Now I've got my MetaMask wallet here. I recommend using your computer. You can use the phone for this. I mean, that is an option to do as well. It does work, for MetaMask, totally fine. I had someone trying to use Trust, and I don't think it worked so well. But it's an option, right? It's something that you can use. So let's go to www.l7dex.com. Boom. Oh, according to the laws, operating regulations of your country, I can't get on. So that means I got to come up and turn on my VPN. Very important too. If you look at the very top up here, you can see the ID. It starts with this L7. That's the ID. It's important, and you will need that from your sponsor because you will have to bind to their wallet. All right. So let's just refresh it. Once you enter my link, it will show you that in the top there at the web address. So it's going to ask you to sign and confirm that you're connecting your wallet. Nothing, harmless. This is all harmless, nothing happening. All right. So once I am connected, because look, some people have already enrolled since I started the video. So I mean, I guess some of you guys don't need to know how to do it, right? Because you're already know how to do this stuff. But what you want to do is click first on NFT. First, you want to load some BEP, some USDT BEP20 in your wallet with a little bit of BNB, right? Because you'll need that. Now, how do you get that? I'll tell you how I did, because I used $10,000 worth. What I did was I just took some USDT, sent it to KuCoin, and I'll make another video on this. I sent it to KuCoin. KuCoin allows you to convert it with almost virtually no fee. I converted that USDT into BNB, sent that BNB to MetaMask, and then swapped the BNB for USDT right in MetaMask. And I'm telling you guys, very, very minimal fees. Very. Did not cost much in fees at all. Like almost got the same amount, to be honest. And so that would be my recommendation to get BEP 20 USDT in your wallet. Just send some BNB there and swap it. So, and I use KuCoin, and KuCoin works great. Works absolutely great. So you're going to come in and pick, and probably what I should have done here is, let's do this. I want to switch my wallet real quick. Let's just switch to a different wallet. The reason why is because I want you to see what this would look like if you are doing this from a wallet that has not enrolled already. So let's go to do this again. Oops. I want to give you the view of what you would see if you were actually doing this. So of course you would see my thing up there, unless you have a sponsor. Make sure you get their link, right? If you've got a sponsor. So basically, you're gonna have to come over to this bind, and it should have it here. If not, you can just copy the last part at the top and then paste it there. But as you can see here, it just pulled it up, and then I would click bind. You want to make sure you do that first so that you're connected to your sponsor. All right, that's very important that you do that. Once you do that, you're going to have a link here on this little button that you can click and copy your own link or copy your ID. So copy your ID here, copy the link there, and then you can send it out to whoever you want. All right. So you do have to bind. I just wanted to show you that binding process because I can't bind again because I've already done it. So let's go back to the other wallet and get back to the platform. All right. Okay, so we should be back. Now, once you go in, let's make sure I got this. All right, so I'm already in. So if you click on NFT, you can choose your NFT. It's going to do a transaction to your MetaMask, all right? And then you're going to buy it. Now, you have to remember that does not get you to start earning. You have to stake that NFT. Meaning, hold on one sec. And you want to use the .com. There's a .finance and a .com. The .com, it's the same thing. The .dex, L7 Dex.com. It just seems to work a little bit smoother. So once you do that, you're going to want to come in and hit stake. You have to make sure you come down, or as a matter of fact, I'm sorry, you'll go to assets and you'll hit stake. You have to hit stake down there. If you don't hit that, you're not going to start earning. That means you just paid for it, but it's not earning. Then you're going to have to choose how many days you want to stake it for. All right. So you'll buy it, you'll come over here to assets, and you'll click stake. Once you do that, you're done. It's going to say all staked at the top, and you're in. You're going to start earning. All right. 24 hours. I'm pretty sure your money's going to start hitting you'll see the earnings in here. All right. Now, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's really that simple. You stake it, and then you're going to start earning. And of course, if you got your link, you share your link. I'm all about these easy platforms too. Gosh, some of these platforms can get crazy, crazy difficult and hard to follow, hard to keep up with. But I love the ones that are, pretty simple and pretty easy to do, and that you can earn in a really easy way. So I like that. Their coin, you can click on price right here, and you can see their token. Check this. It started at 25 cents there, and it's just about, man, it's gone up 6 cents since last night. It was 53 cents yesterday. It's at 60 cents. And so it's more than doubled already. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is that time where this thing could go crazy. And I have a feeling that it will over the next, 3 to 6 months. We could see a $10, $20, $100 token maybe right here in this platform. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. There's some announcements in here. You can look at the community to kind of see where your organization is. And guess what? There's no name, so you don't know who's who and who's even signed up to you unless they told you. You can also see the exchange in here, so you can exchange your LSD for your USDT. All right, everything is there. And then here's just a page for staking. So That's really it. It's not a lot here. I mean, it's a pretty simple platform. I don't know where you're going to get 1.5% a day, or at least 1% a day, 1.05%, even at the after your fees. You can get that there. So, man, I'm pretty impressed. And I'm still learning this, guys. I mean, don't let me make you think that that I know all of this stuff. So I don't. I'm still learning it, but I knew it made sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you and you kind of see the value in that. So, I mean, that's the platform. That's it. I mean, again, you can do this from your phone or the computer. I like the computer just because it's a little easier to see. But that's really it. That is really it. So let me stop the screen share. Let me hop back over. That's it, guys. I mean, I think we're going to see a lot of traction with this particular platform. Why? Because it's easy. It pays a great amount of money. What they're doing, I can see that being possible, creating a super strong decentralized exchange, especially with what's going to happen with the market over the next, 24 months, moving into this next bull market. We're going to see crypto absolutely just blow up. You're going to see it blow up. And you want to be a part of some things that will grow exponentially during that next 24 months. So it doesn't look like we got anybody on today really for any comments or questions. If you do, drop them real quick and I'll try to get some things answered. I also going to try to put some calls together to invite some people out. The same gentleman that I spoke with. Hopefully I can get maybe a Zoom call together with him and, get that posted in the group where you can come on there and hear from somebody who is actually tearing this thing apart right now. So, yeah, but that looks like that's it, guys. I don't want to run this thing out any longer than it has to. I'll definitely come in with a lot of updates with this platform as well. So maybe after the first few days, just to kind of update on how the earning is gone, how the swapping is gone, how the payouts have happened. I'll come in and update that. We've got some great things going on right now. I don't really plan on bringing anything else new out for the time being, just because we have some great things that are all paying right now. For the most part, we got a couple of things that we're waiting on that we started, earlier in the year. We're just kind of waiting to see how they pan out. But right now, just currently, the new things that we have, they are absolutely all doing what they're supposed to do, and just hope that that continues through the end of the year and make for a great second half of 2023, a great Christmas, and hopefully a crazy launch into 2024. So that's all I really got for you guys. See, there's no questions, so good. That means everybody understood and got it. If you do, this will be posted in the CPMD group, and you can post some questions there or comments below. But L7DexPays.com, get you a spot or reach out to the person that invited you so that you can get the link from them. All right, and get yourself started. There's one person just commented. So Teresa said, got on late. Good to see you, and hopefully get on sooner next time. Learn. Thanks, QB. No problem. Absolutely. This will be posted. So there's the beautiful thing. You can go back and watch it as much as you want. So yeah, appreciate you coming on and checking out. This is early. It's early in the day. So I know a lot of people are, working or taking care of business. So I get it. But this will be there for a replay anytime you want. So appreciate you guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, join the CPMD channel, subscribe. Let's push for 10K. Also get into the CPMD Facebook community. Why? Because it's the best community. Scammer and spammer free, and there's great information there for you. Answer all 4 questions. Otherwise, you won't get in that group. All right. That being said, Mr. CPMD, I'm out. See you on the next one. Peace.